what the baptism means for me is really just a point in my journey that I feel really drawn to establishing and committing to my personal relationship with God. And, you know, it's been confusing for me because I grew up in a church of being saved is this point in time. I never understood that. And there hasn't been a point in time. It's been a continuum. And the continuum has led me to this point. And I just know that it's an important step. And I'm really, really excited about it.
Well, I really got to know the Lord when my neighbor has a men's Bible study group at another facility close to our house. And for probably a year and a half, he pestered me. And so finally I just went, just so he'd leave me alone, right? And it ends up that I went to it was a men's retreat for the weekend, and ended up being saved then.
I went to the Sim Girls Retreat like a month ago, I think, and that was just a really powerful experience with God, and it kind of changed my heart. And then also a couple weeks after that, I went to the Graham Cook conference, which was really incredible, and I think it really changed my perspective of how I saw God. And I really want what like Graham has. He's so spirit-filled and stuff, and just like I want that, and I want to have a headstrong relationship with God.
And then, of course, over those times, going to the Bible studies and asking God, you know, these questions that had been unanswered or hidden for so long, not getting an answer, then going home from the Bible study, and my wife would have this list of stuff to the questions I'd been asking, and I hadn't been asking her, and she had the answers for me scripturally, and I'd get mad at her about it, right? And then I realized that, oh, God's given this to me right through her, right? So it's been a heck of a journey, you know, the last couple of years since I have, you know, got to know Christ, and more than anything, know who I am in Christ.
I think people who don't know the Lord, they kind of see church as just being ritual and having to do all these things to, you know, go to heaven, but it's actually more of like a one-to-one relationship with God, and having talks with Him and praying with Him. You can just walk with Him every day.
I would like the world to know, you know, about Christ and about the love.
I want them all to know how much love they're missing out on, and how much goodness and how much easier things can be when you give your life over and the control over. And I'm not doing that at all well in a lot of cases, but the times that I do, I feel it. The times that I'm able to give over the, you know, control that I have is what I want them to see, that goodness, and that God is not the people on this earth that have done Him wrong and put His name in the wrong light. It's a relationship. It's a one-to-one relationship.
And He'll be there, and He loves you so much, and He's not just gonna like be mad at you for doing something wrong. He's gonna help you through that and help you up and be your friend and your dad and your whatever. And it's really awesome.
I read Matthew 3:13. And it said that, you know, when Jesus was baptized, the light descended on him like a dove. And what did his Father say? This is my Son, and I'm well pleased. Well, and I'm a son. And it also says that it's proper to fulfill all righteousness within us.
This whole thing has been amazing, and I think it's really important to say a word of thanks, not only to God, but to this church and what it's done for us. And individuals, you know, they know who they are that have spoken with me and my husband, and we just really are grateful.